Hello students, today we are going to learn valency of an atom. Welcome to ChemSwat and this is Dr. Anup Sharma. So what is a valency of an atom? What is that? So you might have come across valency. So what is that valency means? So it is the number of electron lost or gained or shared by an atom in a chemical bond. So once again, it is the number of electron lost, gained or shared by an atom in a chemical bond. So valency is applicable while the atom is taking part in a chemical bond. So chemical bond is an important term here. So once again, what is a valency of an atom? So it is the number of electron lost or gained or shared by an atom in a chemical bond, because we know loss of electron and gain of electron that happens only in ionic bond, while sharing of electron happens only in covalent bond. So all three type of chemical bonds are covered under this. So in general, like how to identify what is the valency of an atom? So we must take the help of periodic table for that. So how do we do that? So we look the vertical columns of the periodic table and then we can decide the valency, and it is very simple. So for example, I made a table here. So group 1 has a valency of 1. Group 1, the alkali metals, so they all have valency 1. So that is group 1 alkali metals. Similarly, group 2, the alkaline earth metals, they have the valency of 2. And valency of group 3 elements, that is 3. So that is how it is. Like, it is just simple. Group 4 has the valency of 4. In general, like at low level or basic level, we don't like fall into plus or minus. So as simple, like group 4 valency 4, group 5 is valency 3, group 5 is valency 3, group 6 is valency 2, group 7 is valency 1, and group 8 is 0. So just little about it. Group 4 is valency 4. Group 3 is valency 3. So why it is happening so? It is because group 1 elements, they have one electron in their outermost shell. So if that electron is lost, they become stable. Similarly, group 2 elements, group 2 metals, they have 2 electrons in their outermost shell. So if they lose 2 electrons, the noble gas configuration is achieved. Similarly, group 3 elements, they have 3 electrons in their outermost shell. So once the 3 electrons are lost, the noble gas configuration is achieved. Similarly, group 4 elements are having valency of 4. That means either they lose or they gain electrons. Group 5 have 3 electrons need into that. So if they gain 3 electrons, they become stable, noble gas configuration. Similarly, group 6 elements, they need 2 electrons to become stable, so they gain 2 electrons, so their valency is 2. Group 7 elements, they need only 1 electron, and that's why their valency is 1. Group 8 elements are noble gases, so they don't need any electron to be lost or gained or shared. That's why their valency is 0. In that, you need to be cautious about transition elements. So what is that transition elements, like valency, or how to decide that their valency is what? So transition elements are the middle table of the periodic table, like middle segment, and their valency is always variable. It is different in different compounds. So at basic level, you need not to worry about it. So that is how it is. Like for example, if iron is in that table, middle table, that is the transition elements, so its valency is 2 in FeCl2. So its one compound is FeCl2, like in having iron 2 valency, whereas in another compound, if 3 chlorine atoms are bonded with iron, then its valency is 3. So that's the valency of transition elements changes, like it is different in different compounds. So that is what the valency is. Rest other transition metals, they also have the same way, the different valencies. Thank you very much. If you like the video, if you have any demand on a particular topic, then you may contact like by making the comment under the video. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe the video.